I mean, it really is a comment on our age that respect for marriage has now been so seriously attenuated. You actually have a website if you want to commit adultery, a bit like buying fish and chips online. It really is appalling, but it's also very naive. I mean, I would have thought it was obvious right from the outset that this would be vulnerable to hacking because it's such a wonderful, profitable source of blackmail, if nothing else. And, of course, people checking up on each other. I really wonder at the mentality of people who've used this and believe, first of all, that it's right to do so, and secondly, that it's safe to do so.
How much sympathy do you have, Ms Widdecombe, with those who perhaps are fretting today, anxious that their partner might learn about their infidelity?
Well, I always have sympathy with people who get themselves into trouble, but really they should have thought about that when they decided to use the website. You can't say this is a special sort of infidelity and that therefore you have a special sympathy with people who are going to be found out in that. Well, you might not if they were going to be found out, but by other ways and in other means. So infidelity is infidelity, whether it's achieved online or in other ways. But yes, I'm always sympathetic where people have messed up their lives, and some people are about to find that's what they've done.
People are unfaithful for all sorts of reasons, and I just want to play this clip to you, if I may. We spoke to one member of the website who didn't want her real name to be used. She joined to speak, she says, to people online as she cares for her husband who has Alzheimer's. This is what she had to say, Ms Widdecombe.
Because I just went onto it and it seemed quite innocent, really, and until you sort of get onto it. I just felt so strongly when I heard the news this morning that everybody seemed to be tarred with the same brush as just wanting to break up relationships, and that is not the case.
Got to take that into account as well, haven't we?
I'm not exactly sure what you're asking me to take into account, as I say.
Well, the fact that this poor woman feels that her husband has got Alzheimer's, and as a result she went onto this website because she wants somebody to talk to, and perhaps more than that. She is in a relationship that is declining, and she felt that that was the right way forward for her. Do you have any sympathy for that?
Well, as much sympathy as I would have if she'd chosen to achieve the same thing by other means. There's nothing about this site that suddenly makes it moral to cheat on a partner, no matter what the circumstances driving that are. Obviously, we all know there are people who are trapped in marriages like that, where they do care deeply for their spouses, but they're no longer able to have a normal marriage for whatever reason. But that is no particular excuse for using this sort of site. I would have much more sympathy with her if she had formed a long-term relationship with somebody that she'd known for ages and suddenly found herself in there, but she's quite deliberately gone looking for this by getting on that site. So, no, I don't think that, excuses the entire site. It doesn't.
Oh, you're a hard woman, aren't you?
No, I'm not at all. I've already said I've got sympathy for people who mess up their lives. I understand the position she's in, but she's gone on this site quite deliberately to do something that most of us would say is wrong. Now, why would I have, as I say, any more sympathy for that than I would for somebody who had done the same thing through other means? And it is very cold if you're going on this site. You're doing this deliberately. It's not a situation you fall into. Not a situation you somehow don't want but find yourself in and find yourself tempted to go further. It's not that at all. From the outset, you know what you're going on that site for.
So those then who just feel that they're going on the site for a bit of privacy and to cheat on their partner, you have absolutely no sympathy for them whatsoever. But as far as the details subsequently perhaps being released into the public forum, you must have some sympathy with that.
I've already answered that question. I've already said I've got sympathy with people who, for whatever reason, mess up their lives. A lot of people are now going to find that's what they've done as a result of the release of this information. There is no morality in hacking the site and releasing the information. There is no morality in using the site for blackmail purposes. There's no morality in any of that. But nor is there morality in using the site in the first place.
I'm guessing you would never use one of those sites.
Oh, come on. Come on.
Good to talk to you, as always. Ann Widdecombe, thank you very much indeed for joining us. Thank you.